Hey George, can I ask you your assessment of Siobhan Walker?
Very explosive. He's shown some good things, and he's a very explosive player.
How did he pan out in the preseason now?
For the amount of time he played, when he had the ball in his hand, he did a nice job. The thing for him right now is to completely understand and learn everything that's involved in the running back position.
And how far along do you think he is in that process?
You only know when you play more games. It's easy in practice.
How many players are you taking to Winnipeg, Coach?
52.
Have you made all those roster decisions at this point?
Well, they've been made, but it might have been affected by things that happened on the field today. As far as I know, I saw one guy go down and some of that. And there's a couple that are in, while we've made them, they're made contingent on guys being well and things like that. So, yes, we've made them, but they might be at 1:30. They might be different.
Was there a reason to play out on the day of the game as opposed to the day before?
Yeah, it caused a little adversity.
Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, first off, I've been involved where we've done that for a long time, so I never even thought about it. But this has not been a good road team, okay? And we're going on the road, and we're going to see who can fight through adversity and focus on what's going on.
Kevin Ivan has been getting a lot of reps there. Are you working just a number of possible ratio scenarios? Is that what's going on?
Well, we worked a couple in the game the other day. Of course, they're pretty easy to disguise in the game because there's so many wholesale substitutions. But yeah, they've looked at defense. We've looked at a variety of different ways to play, and they're ultimately right now affected by who's well. So if I said this is how it's going to be, I'd probably be lying. I don't know who's going to be well to play yet.
I mean, for tomorrow night or in general?
In general.
Yeah, in general.
For tomorrow night either.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's tomorrow night.
No, sorry, Wednesday night. I'm in.
He's on LSD. He's on LSD.
The other guy.
Yeah.
I'm writing for the paper already. Say tomorrow night.
So George, how much closer as a staff are you to determining, the guys that you can keep around? Is that still
It's an ongoing thing. I mean, almost every day I sit down and say, okay, based on today, these guys were well. So if we were playing today, how would we line up? Okay, who would be on the preserve list? Who would be the guys we want on the PR? Because it's the player's choice, the PR. And we want to develop Canadian players. We want to have as many Canadians here as we can have. And I look at that on a daily basis, and I know the guys and personnel do too. But ultimately, we got to see how they're playing. And some of the guys didn't get to play in the last game because they were injured, and hopefully some of that will be rectified on Wednesday night. We're taking some guys and not taking some guys based on the fact that some guys played a lot and some guys didn't play at all last week.
Can you give us an update on your kicking competition at this point? Are all three guys still in the mix?
Well, Luca numerically has been far superior in field goal kicking percentage-wise thus far in practice, like way better. So he has a leg up.
And how about the Aussie kid?
He's done very well. He punted very, as Paul said the other day. He said, I don't know if I've had many games in my life where I turned every punt over, and he turned every punt over in the game the other day. And hey, it's going to be. Hey, I kind of hope they pressure us. Let's see what happens when they bring pressure on us.
So you would say Luke and Josh are sort of the leading candidates at this stage?
Right at this moment, they'd be the leading candidates.
Thanks, George. Good luck.
Okay, so you say we're on the bubble.
I couldn't tell you.
Wednesday could be a make or break for some of those guys.
Yes, sir. When a guy doesn't play in the first preseason game when he's hurt, and now he's going to play, I'd say it's pretty key for him.